FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
I've been a reporter for 25 years. I'm usually on the other side of this, interviewing authors. And I know that we don't always have time to read the book, or even maybe, But I had one the other day, this radio lady who hadn't read the book, that's no problem. Hadn't read the press release, that's no problem. Hadn't read the canned Q&A that the publicist sends out. But didn't even know who Timothy Leary was. I don't think she's ever heard of LSD, so it was like starting from scratch. But she did ask one question that I thought was a pretty good question. She didn't say it exactly like this, but the idea was, so what do 4 relics from the 60s who took a lot of LSD have to do with anything that's happening today? And I actually happen to have an answer for that question. So let me count the ways that Timothy Leary, Huston Smith, Ram Dass, and Andrew Weil, and the whole psychedelic movement, the whole counterculture of the 60s, matters today. So here's just a list, a short list. Yoga studios in practically every town in the Bay Area, maybe even some in Topeka, Kansas. Steve Jobs in Silicon Valley. Steve Jobs is actually very influenced by psychedelics, and there's a whole book on that. A great book by John Markoff. Organic produce in your local supermarket. Deepak Chopra, a.k.a. Ram Dass. The environmental movement. Eckhart Tolle, a.k.a. Ram Dass. People who say they're spiritual but not religious. How many of you are spiritual but not religious? Yeah, okay, right. This is the clubhouse, definitely, yeah. Doctors who prescribe meditation for those who have heart attacks. The Unabomber, that's a long story, I'll tell you later, but there is an interesting connection. The sexual revolution, Wayne Dyer, a.k.a. Ram Dass. Medical marijuana, California cuisine, Alcoholics Anonymous. Alcoholics Anonymous? Yeah, did you know Bill Wilson tripped with Aldous Huxley and corresponded with Leary? Leary could have used the Alcoholics Anonymous, actually, but that's another story. Raves fueled by ecstasy, Burning Man, Esalen, you name it. I mean, the way we think about life, death, and the very nature of reality have been influenced by these 4 guys. Now.